gonna say start, bench, cover. I want to get your opinion on eras of hip hop.
Okay.
So we both hip hop heads. So I'm gonna go 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Okay. You saying which era was better?
I'm saying which era you gonna start, which era gets benched, and which era's getting cut.
Damn, bro, you put me in. Man, that's a rough question, man. Because you know, of course, the '90s, the biggest part of hip hop ever, as far as record sales and everything.
Yep.
So the '90s is definitely on the court. We definitely the ones. But man, that next one, who on?
2000s, you got. You know, that's when all the Yays and the Drakes and they came into, you know, so it's a good.
But then you asking me to cut
Nicki
Ice Cube and it was like, man, damn.
Word, because the 80s was pioneers.
Yeah, man, but you know,
those was my
philosophy
superheroes.
was like,
those was my superheroes.
My philosophy from BDP, when I was in school, if you didn't know four verses, that's when we was doing 4 verses. If you didn't know all 4 verses to that song, you weren't a true hip hop.
I told KRS, you the reason why I dropped out of school, man.
Yeah, he had a lot to do with a lot.
You said that I make about a G a week. Fuck school.
Yeah,
I took that to heart. You know what I'm saying?
Love's gonna get you. Yeah, so you know, it was a lot of things that went on in 8 eras that made the 90s what it was. I don't know if I want to answer that question, John. I don't know if I want to put myself in that one, bro. Like, you're gonna have the heads that I know coming at my throat. You know, I talk to Scarface all the time, and if I, because I'm definitely not gonna cut Drake in them. I'm not gonna cut Kendrick and Drake. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not gonna.
That's a
rough one,
three
bro.
solid eras of hip hop. All right, I'll let that one fly.
Because I'm gonna take I'll let the 80s take an off night. Put it like that.
Yo, 80s to me was my favorite era of hip hop because it taught me hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
I wouldn't
See,
be
that's where I'm stuck.
So I gotta start them. I would have to start the 80s. Even though we've evolved and we've probably had bigger records and bigger artists since the 80s, which is true. But to me, that's like, you know, those are if without them, there is nobody else. So I gotta start them. I would put the 90s on the bench, and my 2000s era, I would go ahead and I wouldn't put myself over my heroes.
Yeah,
you know, and those are my heroes, man. And like
but
I
see,
said,
a lot of my heroes came in my era also.